Sydney. We're going to be learning how Australian teachers and helpers teach children and help read storybooks like this one over here to children. Let's say we're going to use this book. It's called Boy Cat. We're going to ask the children what they think the story will be about, as they can see the pictures about a cat and a frog. It looks grumpy and some nuts, and the title Oi Cat that the frog might be saying. Let's say I chose a child, and the child said, I think the book will be about a grumpy frog that doesn't like the cat. Let's pick up to 3 to 5 students of predicting. Let's say we've done that. Before we start reading the book, we have to do something really important, like reading who wrote it and illustrated it. That's also important for children when you're reading stories to children. Let's start reading. Oi Cat, written by Kes Gray and illustrated by Jim Field. Oi Cat. Oi Cat, step away from the net, said the frog. But I hate gnats, said the cat. Gnats are all nasty and nipply and they keep biting me on the bottom. As you can see, I use expression and fluency of the characters like the frog and the cat. The frog is mad at the cat, and the cat is mad at the gnats. I use expressions to show that they're angry. Now you also need to use fun expressions of what they are talking about. Let's keep going on. Why do you keep sitting on the net? Asked the dog. Why didn't you sit on the mat instead? Because the frogs change the rules, sighed the cat. Remember? That's right, smiled the frog. I've changed the rules. Dogs used to sit on frogs, but now they sit on logs. And cats used to sit on mats, but now they sit on gnats. As you can see, there's a pattern. Yes, you're right. They're rhyming words. The animal needs to sit on that something rhymes with the animal. Like cats, mats, gnats, dogs, frogs, logs. Those are some examples, but we can't tell the students yet because that's going to be after when we finished reading this book. That's going to be a question that we need to ask. It's a shame you're not a pony, said the dog. If you were a pony, you could sit on some macaroni. If you were a dough, you could sit on a dough. Whatever he sits on, it has to rhyme with cat, said the dog. Perhaps you could sit on a bat, instead of mat, or gnat, you could sit on a cricket bat, or a baseball bat, or a shuffle bat. That's it on bat, said the frog. What if you were a kid instead of a cat? For a kid, you could sit on something pretty, like a purple flamingo, or something sparkly bows, or lovely colorful swimmers. Dingoes sit on flamingos, crows sit on bows, and lemurs sit on streamers, said the frog. How about a mog, said the dog. If you were a mog, you could sit on a clog or a cog. Students may not know this word. A clog and cog are basically the same words. It's like the same meaning. It both means shoes. You can tell the students that they didn't know. Basically, a cog is a shortage for clog. So it does, smiled the cat. So it does, clapped the frog. I wish I hadn't said that. Have a look. Bum, bum. The cat's sitting on the dog and it's very annoying. Now that's the end of the story. Now we have some activities to do after I finished the book. The first activity that I'm going to teach you is called Find Word. You give for you give a book between 3 or more students. Then you have to ask them to find a word. Let's say the first word is macaroni. The first person that finds the word gets a sticker. The person with the most stickers will get a prize from the prize box. Here are some stickers for an example. Then you have about 5 laps or 5 rounds. So let's say the first word is macaroni. I have to quickly find the word macaroni. The macaroni, but you have to tell them to use it neatly so they don't break the book. There. I was the first person, let's say, to find the word macaroni. So you give them a sticker and they can choose. And then they put the sticker on themselves. And the person with the most stickers, let's say I have the most stickers, gets a prize from the prize box. A prize can either be some toys or some lollies. Let's say I chose this, and I get to keep it. The next activity we can do is you can ask the children what their favorite picture of the book or the favorite page of the book will be about. You give them a piece of paper, like an A4 piece of paper, and let's say I'm going to use this. And you get to let them choose a page. Let's see which page I like and why I like it. Oh, I like the last page. Then over here I have to write why I like it and draw a picture of it. And I'm going to remember to tell them to write the date. Like today it is the 3rd of October 2019. I can write I liked the last page because why do I like it? You can also give them an example on whiteboards. Because it is funny that the cat sits on top of the net. If they don't know the spelling, then you can show them. Well, it's basically G. You can show them. And you can write hard words that children might not know on the whiteboard. Like the cat sits on top of gnats. But let's say I didn't do a punctuation mark. Then I have to mark their work. But also, not just mark their work, I have to tell them to fix it up and tell them to redo their work and then when we're done doing something like this, you can tell them to improve. And then it might be the next step for us to draw a picture. I'll just draw a quick scribble picture. Draw a cat on top. Because in the story, the cat is on top of the dog. I'll just quickly draw. Then after, you might want to pick some people to come up and explain why they drew it and why they liked it. Now we're done with this bit. Now that's all you might want to do with the storybook thing because you don't have much time. Okay, so today we learnt about how Australian people in schools and teachers, how they do at school, how they can teach children with storybook. Bye!